Hello YouTubers and welcome to yet another beer mail unboxing video. Probably one of the craziest one I've done in a while. See this huge box? I'm not going to even try to lift it because it weighs like almost 30 kilos or something. This is a huge beer mail. I got all the way from Belgium from a new sponsor of the channel. I'll just show you a clip here, guys, where you can see how well this is packed and also like the insanity just from up top. Look how well packed this is. This is like boxception. Small box, small box, small box. Bonus beer even. A Cantillon folder, a Drie Fonteinen folder, and a ton of coasters from all kinds. There's Cantillon coasters, there's all kinds of coasters. So pretty cool and very well packed too. This box comes from Beergium, which is a Belgian web shop. Beergium, Belgium, you get the whole idea. But a newer web shop that have become pretty damn popular, especially in ways of getting hold of sours, because they get a lot of Cantillon and Drie Fonteinen limited stuff, but it's sold out like this. And it's the same with, like, they try to expand now even more, so not just Belgian beer, but American beer, Danish beer, Swedish beer, beers from all over the world, and they have a lot of like rare, hard to get stuff, which is insane. They even had like Snuggler from Jester King on there, and yeah, you know, one-off Cantillon or the one-off seasonal Cantillons, and insane web shop. But they reached out to me after seeing me review some Brewery beer and asked if I wanted to do a sponsorship with them, as I've done with other web shops, and I said of course. And they said, we know you've had many beer boxes and stuff before from other sponsors, so instead of risking sending you stuff that you've already tried, why don't you hop onto our web shop and just pick a box and select whatever you want. It's so humble, guys. That is awesome. Thanks a bunch to Sebastian from Beergium. This is insane. This is one of the best beer mails I've ever gotten, I think so. I know exactly what's in there except for some bonus beer, but man, thanks a bunch. You guys definitely need to check out the shop. They have a great selection. So let's get this crazy beer mail hoarding show on the road. So the first beer here is the bonus beer, which I didn't know about, and very well packed as well. So the first beer here, the bonus beer, is a Brewery beer, and I haven't had this one. This is on 5%. This is the Brewery Vendetta, a Blanc Saison aged in Newport port wine barrels with wild yeast and lactic acids. That sounds pretty damn awesome. Newport port wine is damn good, so yeah, this should be interesting. Yeah, this is one of the beers I picked myself, as I think the rest are, and this sounds really cool. This is another Omnipolo beer, a newer beer they've released. This is in their Magic series, and this is their Magic 42 Passion Fruit and Lime, Key Lime Wit beer. That sounds really perfect for this type of like summer weather that we're having right now. So yeah, this sounds like a really cool beer. Very simple label on there, not much info other than that. This one, oh, it's even in a little bag. This one sounds really, I mean, look at the presentation of this. This is a Japanese beer, or a Japanese lambic, brewed in Belgium by OWA Beer. And this is their Sakura Lambic, a cherry blossom lambic. Doesn't that sound cool? Never had anything like that before, so I'm really looking forward to try this. This sounds awesome. I have one more beer from these guys as well. Up next, we have another Omnipolo beer, and a beer I'm glad to finally be reviewing for you guys, because I really should, because it's an awesome beer. This is the Omnipolo. I think they call it Nebuchadnezzar, something like that. Nebuchadnezzar. An Imperial IPA on 8.5%. I've had it lots of times on tap, never reviewed it, and yeah, now I'll get to review it for you guys. We have a Crooked Stave beer here, and this is the Crooked Stave Fleur de Lis 2014 vintage indigenous wild ale aged in oak barrels with microflora. Wow, and this is the first batch, so that should be really interesting. Really, I do dig Crooked Stave. They make some really nice sours and funky beers. And we have a Founders beer here. I know this is like a winter seasonal. I realized that after deciding I wanted to try it. But this is from Founders, and this is their Imperial Black IPA, Dark Penance. So hopefully it'll hold up still, even though it's not like a black IPA. Should be hoppy, but I think it was brewed like in, yeah, this looks like it was been brewed in November or something, or December. I think that's when they release it. So, not the freshest bottle, but hey, another Founders beer should be fun to try. And finally getting some new lambic to review for you guys, because the lambic I get here, I've reviewed every single stuff. I mean, I can get Cantillon off the shelves, but I've reviewed it for you guys already. Great stuff, but finally some new lambic to review, and really looking forward to this one. This is from Tilquin, which makes a super fantastic Gueuze, and this is the Ode Quetsche, which is a plum lambic. I believe it's plums, right? Or is it figs? Prunes, yeah. So a prune lambic, that sounds pretty different, but cool. And this is a beer I'm also really looking forward to review for you guys. This is from Hansen's Artisanal, and this is the Hansen's Eau de Gueuze. Darwin recently reviewed this, and he really liked it. He said it's a shelf Gueuze in many places in the US, but oddly enough, you can't really get Hansen's in Denmark. And I recently had their strawberry lambic, which is pretty good. So yeah, this should be exciting to try. More lambic, another Gueuze. This is from Boone in their limited series, and this is their Boone Eau de Gueuze Vat 77 Mono Blend. And I had the, oh wow, that's a big Gueuze, it's on 8.5%. I had the Vat 44, which is really good, so yeah, there we got it. Really like the kind of frosted glass on this one. We have another Crooked Stave beer, and this is the Crooked Stave Origins Burgundy Sour Ale aged in oak barrels. That looks really cool as well. And we have here another lambic, another Hansen's lambic, and this is their Eau de Creek, so their Creek lambic. That should be really nice to try as well. And we got some more American beer. This is from Hop and Frog, and this is their barrel-aged Out of Kilter Scotch-style red ale. So this is their Out of Kilter. I reviewed it. They're wee heavy, pretty good stuff. But this is the, I guess, bourbon barrel-aged. Yeah, I'll have to read the label. It says oak barrels. It doesn't really say what barrel it is, but yeah, should be nice. And another lambic from Hansen's experimental series. They do a series of experimental lambics, and this one I'm really looking forward to try. This is their Hansen's Lambic Experimental Cassis, which is a blackcurrant lambic. And these guys, Blake Reed, makes one of the best blackcurrant sours in the world, so I'm really looking forward to trying this one. And more insane stuff. More lambic. This, I'm really looking forward to try this. This is the 2015 of the Horal Eau de Gueuze Mega Blend. If you've never heard of that, this is from something in Belgium called Tour de Gueuze, in which a lot of people, I believe they go from different Gueuzeries to Gueuzeries in Belgium, and they turn around trying their lambics, and then they end up making like a mega blend of all these different Gueuzeries lambics. And this year's vintage, I reviewed, was it the 2012 or 13 vintage? I haven't seen the Horal blend a long time here in Denmark. It's been away for a while, so it's nice to see it back with a new label and everything, this new vintage. But this is a blend of the Driefonteinen Lambic, Boone, Timmermans, Old Beersen, Lindemans, De Troch, De Kam, Hansen's, and Tilquin. So, that's probably going to be a damn great Gueuze. More sour from the US. This is from the brewery, and this is their interpretation of a Gueuze, which is aged in oak barrels, and this is the brewery Ruse. This beer mail is so insane. I know what's in it, but it's just like having it in my hands is crazy. So this is from the Hop Concept, which I believe is a new series of beer made by Lost Abbey / Port Brewing, where they experiment with hops. And this is the Hop Freshener series, IPA, dank, and sticky. Really looking forward to be trying this. I think it's a double IPA, yeah, 8.5%. And we're not done yet. There's even more in there. So this is also going to be really nice, I think. This is from Lodston Farmhouse Ale, and this is their Kitty Wit, a white beer or a wit beer brewed with coriander. And these guys have been available in Denmark, but not in my area. And I had their Saison Bretta when I was in the US. I shared it with Ryan. I think I had it 2 times. We shared a bottle at Stone. Amazing breaded Saison. So good stuff. And some Hill Farmstead as well. Alright, collab. This is a collab between Hill Farmstead and Brasserie de Blaugies in Belgium. And this is a Saison hopped with Amarillo, I think. I'm not sure if it also has Brettanomyces, but it is always nice to find some Hill Farmstead collab beer in Denmark. It's not often we see anything from them here, But once in a while, you could be lucky and find it in Copenhagen at the Mikkeller bar, or collaborations like this one. And this is, as I said, the collab between Hill Farmstead and Waslede Beergium. And this is their Les Vermontios. So Vermont reference there, but yeah, cool stuff. And last but not least, we have a final beer from this insane beer mail. And this is another Japanese lambic by UWA. Wow, I can't wait to try this. This is a yuzu lambic. I think I might have had this already a while back at a tasting, but man, this sounds awesome. I love yuzu in beer. So, and in a lambic, that lemon flavor, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Just look at this label too. So freaking cool, like traditional Japanese type art on there with the udders and stuff. Yeah, so another OWA lambic. Crazy big beer mail here, guys. There's a lot. There's 19 bottles here to stay tuned for reviews of. Whoa. Thanks a bunch to Beergium.com for this insane beer mail, a new partner of the channel. Really looking forward to be trying these guys and reviewing for you. Hope you guys will enjoy the reviews. Definitely check out Beergium.com to get some of these beauties and insane other amounts of just crazy beers. One of the best websites I've seen in a while. So good stuff, guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna say cheers and nothing. And see you guys in a beer review of one of these beers or the many other beers I still have left from CBC. So cheers, guys.